In today's video, I will be sketching and watercolor painting people seen from above. In the previous video, we were sketching the architecture around these people, but today the focus will be on sketching people. What I love about this scene is that the people are somehow creating a unique and colorful texture as we see them from above. They are enjoying their time in the old town of Prague, staying in the shadow and looking up, amazed by the beauty of the astronomical clock tower. Having a texture of people in mind, I didn't really went for a precise focus area, but more for an overview scene where the eyes are free to wander around. At the beginning, the video is a bit more slow, then it becomes a bit more speeded up because even though there are many figures that are being sketched, the process is repeated. So, as you see, I am quickly sketching the figures, suggesting them. It's not at all a good anatomy sketch, but more a freehand simple sketch, a suggestion. So, what's the difference between sketching people from the eye level and sketching people seen from above? Well, when sketching people from above, we have to be careful about the foreshortening effect of the perspective that makes the shape of their body have different proportions. Helps us in conveying the depth from the 3D space into the 2D piece of paper. If in the eye-level sketch, the upper body and the lower body of a person have similar sizes, in the aerial view, when sketching people from above, the upper body seems to occupy a bigger shape than the lower body. The lower body being further away from us will be sketched smaller to convey the depth, using perspective and the foreshortening effect. So, I start with either placing the head and then drawing the shoulders and the upper body. When getting at the legs, I sketch them quite small to suggest the depth, and then, at the end, quickly suggesting their feet that are sticking out, so we mostly see their head, their shoulders, and their feet sticking out a bit. Here I'm just taping the paper. I use normal masking tape that doesn't have very strong glue, so it will not rip the paper. But it has enough glue to keep the tape there and not let the paint go through. In this way, we can get a nice clean and sharp edge at the end when we remove the tape. So, the sketching part is done. We have a lot of small figures on the drawing. Now, it's time to color them with watercolor. So here, you see me making a nice red-rose mix that I'll be using to paint the surface of the square. I'm trying to make this mix similar to the one I've used in the previous video, because I want these two paintings to be pairs and have a nice color harmony between them. And I was wondering if to either slowly and carefully paint around the people with this wash, or if to paint everything in one go and then, when the painting becomes only a bit damp, to lift up paint from the figures and in this way lighten them up. As you see, in the end, I went for the second option. So, when painting the figures, I don't pay so much attention to the colors from the reference picture. I keep in mind what I loved from the beginning, a colorful texture of people seen from above. Here, I'm preparing a few colors and then I'll start painting some of the figures here and there. When I'm finished with one color, I'll start painting with a new one, and so on, how it feels on the moment. What I've noticed is that it's nice to make their lower body a bit darker than their higher body, because in this way the figures will seem to be more grounded and will also help us in better conveying depth. I'll also add small shadows around them and in this way try to connect groups of people through their shadow. Hopefully they will all together read as one big shape or as a few groups of shapes and not as individual small shapes. If you want to know exactly what supplies I'm using, they are listed in the description below. Also, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe for more sketching and painting videos.